What's up, Smokey? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
Pretty good. It's nice to be invited over into Hamilton, you know?
Yes.
So, what made you want to just drop a tape for the fans, you know?
It was, well, they were bugging me for it. That's one. They want new music. And, me and Pablo have been working on videos, my boy here.
Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about Pablo. So when did you guys meet?
High school.
You guys went to school together, right?
Yeah, I think like a decade ago, like 10 years ago.
Like, were you guys tight back then?
Of course.
We both came from different schools, and like we met up in high school. But he just came up to me, I remember. He was just like, you're sitting with me in science.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah.
Like,
But did he know that you did videos or anything? Like,
No, we were.
that
just came
before
after?
the videos. He was ripping the guitar, just killing it.
yeah. So you play?
Yeah, I would play guitar.
So you play
back in
guitar
the day.
first?
Of course. Yeah, and piano and stuff. I have like I took lessons and stuff, like Royal Conservatory.
Yeah.
If anyone knows what that is,
Oh,
like
by
actual.
the way, this is Basement, and this is Bruce and Cam and Pablo and Smokey.
Yeah,
I'm
of
back.
course.
But yeah, man. Fuck, I just want to jump like right into your tape. So 17 tracks, is that like a lot for you? Because like, I feel like, you know, for a producer tape, a lot of producers do like 9, 10 tracks. You know, do you think that's like a lot or?
Yeah, like for a lot of the tapes I've released lately, like the one before was Codeine Demons 2.
Yeah.
One before that was friggin' Evil Ways 3.
Yeah.
Those tapes I had a lot of features on it. This tape had no features, so it took a little longer in terms of, and I was in a different space during this tape. I don't know.
A cleaned up Smokey, right?
Yeah. I was like, well, admittedly like not sober last year and the year before that.
Yeah.
Now I am, so.
Yo, I want to talk to you about that.
Yeah.
So like, what was Smokey doing last year? Like, what, you wake up and just like start
I
your
was
day
just,
with fucking Port Lee,
This is a lesson to the kids not to do this stuff. It doesn't go.
PSA.
Doesn't go well, but I took a lot of like, you know, pills, like fucking perks and Xans and stuff like that.
How does it affect your
Valium.
music?
What?
How does it affect your music? Do you feel like you're just like a slowed down like period where your music's like more like chopped and
Definitely influenced music. Drugs have good effects and bad effects, but in the end, it's all bad, right? 'Cause,
Yeah.
like once you start doing it every day, it's like the good effects stop working.
Yeah, and it just takes over.
Yeah, it just takes over.
Yeah,
and
no,
just
I'm
bad
not really
effects.
one of those
So
guys.
It's only fun.
I was doing okay for a bit, but it doesn't. Yeah, you can't last like that. So
Yeah.
I've quit all that, and this new album I think reflects that for sure.
I feel like
my-
it gets to a certain point too where you gotta be like, yo, the music is getting so overwhelming. I gotta focus on this, bro. And
yeah,
I'm
I still
doing drugs
still
all the
smoke
time.
weed. Like
Yeah, but that's like, I feel like that's like a motivator, you know? Like,
Yeah, I don't. I hit dabs. That's it. So.
yeah.
Was there like any one like event or anything like made you want to quit, or was it just you wanted to?
I definitely
Live longer.
I hit rock bottom, bro. Like let me think.
Yeah, give us a
I
dope
wasn't
story about like
sleeping,
a fucked up high or something.
Oh, I know
When you pop the tires in your car.
Yeah. Like I got some. I know what made me quit. I actually know what made me quit. So I went to do I went to LA for about a week with Pablo, and we went to San Fran and all that.
Yeah.
It's a lesson to the kids, like I said, don't do this stuff. But we went to San Fran and all
Don't
that.
do drugs.
Don't do drugs. Don't do drugs. So by this time I had quit opiates, which was good. I was off that, but I was still on the Xans, and those are fucked up. Those will fuck you up. So I become a zombie, and I do wild shit and blackout and.
I feel like you could shoot somebody you wouldn't even know.
Yeah,
You know
exactly.
what I mean?
It's like
yo, last night you shot your boy. You're just like, oh fuck.
You can do anything.
it's not for me, okay? I don't know. Anyway, so I was doing a lot of that stuff, and like my no jumper interview, bro. I was messed up for that interview. I was is that your phone? Right before I did the interview, right before I did the interview, bro, I was like, we were doing coke and like literally right before the cameras turned
Yeah.
on and shit. Right before the cameras turned on, we were
It's
doing
like-
coke and popping Xans and shit. I was really fucked
You're
up.
popping Xans and doing coke?
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's a recipe.
A lot of
for
people do
fucking
that out in
death,
LA.
bro.
A lot of people do that in LA.
Like, I was,
Yo, a lot of kids now.
Ask
doing
him,
some
bro.
Crazy shit,
People
bro.
do-
Like putting Xans in cups. And
People
shit,
mix
like,
everything in LA. And when I went to New York, it was even worse.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was fucked up.
because it's super easy to get drugs.
Dog,
in LA,
they drop their Xans and their lean, and then they fucking like drop a perk in their lean, and then they fucking like drop a bunch of pills in their lean, and then I saw the most fucked up drug abuse I ever saw in my life there, and it turned me off of it, and that's why I stopped sipping lean actually.
Yeah, I feel like it gets to a certain point where it's just like, yo, bro, like.
It was really gross. I kind of saw after that
Yeah, it's like, yo.
After that I saw the heads who were sipping out there, and I was like, they're all kind of like dirt bags, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't
true.
really
I
fuck
feel like
with
LA is a weird scene anyways. A lot of dudes out there.
This was in New York,
on a
but
different tip, you know, like
I was surprised by their like tolerance to drugs.
Really?
You know what I mean? Like it made me feel like a bitch.
I was.
You go out there, you're just like.
Lifestyle, I guess. Yeah, right.
This guy's got like
it's
6
crazy
perks in
out
his
there.
cup with like an 8 and like.
Basically, you can network really good with artists out there, but if you're on drugs, it's like it'll take you over. The city's full of drugs there too. You know what I mean? So if you can handle it and be sober and or do things responsibly, LA's a city for you because you can network like crazy with artists and stuff. But me at that time, I was abusing stuff, and I was.
Is it hard to like work with artists being in Hamilton?
Not
Because you network all through internet pretty much.
I feel like Hamilton doesn't really have a scene like LA does or the other cities do.
Definitely.
Yeah. Nobody even knows. Like I remember Adam 22 and
Even
he's like,
Toronto.
where the fuck is Hamilton? Like, what is Hamilton? You know, like.
Yeah. That's where we are right now.
This
but
is
yeah,
Hamilton,
it's
like bushes and trees and shit. Like.
Yeah, no one. There's not really a scene out here, but it's a good place to get my head together and make music and
Yeah, for sure.
master stuff and like make albums. Anyway, I was telling you the story about why I quit
Yeah.
Zans. I want to make sure I make this clear. So
yeah,
I
straight
put
up
a little
stories.
thing on Twitter. I put a little thing on Twitter about it. Like I said, I got detained in an airport. So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
basically it led to me getting detained in an airport. So I was so fucked up in LA the whole time. Mike is this guy, Pablo, he's the only guy that kept me together. He's my fucking savior, bro. He's like, oh my God. He's like the only reason I made it to shows and made it to from San Fran to LA on the bus. Like I was fucked up. So not a good period. So whatchamacallit,
Yo, this guy though, like, get off the plane, and he's like, yo, I want to talk to that pilot.
yeah, this is one of the
That
story.
water bottle, bro. He's like, I'm gonna throw this right at his face. I'm ripping this ball out of his hand, like, dude, let's just.
Yeah, it was bad. I want you to
You're like
tell
his
that story
counselor?
from your point of view because I still don't remember it. But
You know what, though?
I was blacked out.
We finished the show finished at like 2.
Yeah, let me just tell the story from the start. Yeah, let me tell the story from the start. So like basically, my last show was with Ham or whatever. This was the same day as we did the No Jumper interview. Then we went to do the Ham show.
Yeah.
And then I had a fight literally like 5 hours after the Ham show back home.
Oh, okay.
So
Like 3.
yeah, like 3 or something like that. So anyway, when you do these shows, you're getting offered so many fucking drugs. It's like crazy, bro.
For sure.
So I remember we got
Especially if you're
out
DJ
of the
Smokey.
yeah, we got out of the venue, and some kid just comes up and he's like, he had so many Zans and they were like every type, white, yellows, and greens, right? Hulks and shit, and I was like, he was just handing me tons. Like he gave me like 20, bro, and I was like, I'm going on a plane in like 3 hours. I can't have these. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we were like eating a bunch. Fucking, there was like crowds of people. There's like crowds of people coming around us and shit. We were like giving them for free. It was like a little like.
Yeah,
like,
because you
we were
don't bring
giving
that
them-
on a plane for sure.
And the
like-
kid kept giving me some, man. I swear the kid gave out like 50. Like the kid was just like giving out all these fucking Zans, and
Yeah, he's just like.
I
that
don't know. He was just
fucking-
loving it. I don't know. He was probably high as fuck too, right?
He
So-
probably blacked out. Didn't even know he was.
Yeah,
doing
he didn't
like-
know he was doing that shit. So anyway, fucking hooked the fuck up, and then I got way loaded, so I went on the plane. I was like, I'm gonna take some Zans with me, fuck it. So I took some Zans with me home and shit. I just filled a bottle with them and just threw them in my bag. I was like, no one will catch me. I remember being on the plane, like so fucked up, and was there anyone in front of, was the pilot in front of us?
Yeah. It was a
There was
small-
some sort of guy that worked for the plane in front of us.
Yeah.
And I was so fucked up, dude. I was
So
like,
he can like hear you.
I was like,
behind
I
him or
think,
what?
yeah, I
Like-
was like popping Zans, like these Zans on the plane and shit, like right, like on the plane. And I'm pretty sure, like I said, I'm pretty sure in higher altitudes, I don't know, but it was kicking in, like, I don't know how many it took, I don't know. Okay, I wasn't sleeping, I wasn't.
Xanax in the plane, you never know. Like.
Horrible fucking shit going, horrible combo, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But I was having fun in my brain, so I landed and I landed and I blacked out as fuck, but this is our lesson to kids, don't fucking do Xanax. I landed and I blacked out on a plane. I blacked out at this point, but I kind of remember, I don't remember why I was mad at the pilot, that guy that was sitting in front of us for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know. He was
You
just
can ask
yelling-
him.
Man, you like, I think you like were out of of it before that flight, because like we had a connection in Chicago, and I'm at the terminal. I'm like, where is this guy? And
Oh,
he
like you're
was-
meeting somebody there?
Yeah, and the flight was leaving like 5 minutes, so I had to go run to a different terminal. He's sitting at the one like way at the other end. Of the airport. I'm like, let's go. He's like carrying his shit.
Fuck.
And then we get to the
Nah.
terminal, like last call, and they're saying our actual name.
I'm telling you guys this just to be real, you know.
Yeah, crazy.
It's a lesson, you know.
Yeah, man.
Don't do it. But I was an anxious guy at the time, and I couldn't do shows without it. So I was fucking really anxious, you know what I mean? And I was.
So what happened though? You got like arrested? Like they found the shit?
This is basically what happened. So I went. I'm so stupid, man.
Yeah, so after that, the pilot on it was the one that landed in Hamilton.
So yeah, we landed in my own city. We landed in Hamilton or Kitchener or something like that. And I get off the plane, and I was like, I want to talk to the fucking the desk and complain about the guy in front of us. He's being a dick to me or something. Even though I don't think he did anything or even talk to me.
He literally pulled me aside. He was like, "Yo, your buddy's messed. Watch him, eh?"
Oh shit. eh?
That was it? And you were like
See, I
ready
didn't
to
know.
like...
He was like helping me, like I was fucked. So this is why you don't do Zans. But anyway, so I was like, I go up to the desk, and I think this is where I kind of snapped in. I could already tell by the time I was walking up to the desk, I was fucked. Like security was like, come here. And Mike just walked off because he wasn't fucked up.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck. So I went up to the desk. I was complaining to the guy. They're like, "Are you okay?" And then I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." This guy was being a dick to me, and then fucking 10 minutes of bullshit, me jabbering on and on.
Pretty much
gibberish.
baiting out your own scene.
Yeah, basically fucking setting myself up.
Yeah.
I get put in the, I guess you call it a drunk tank in the airport.
You got put in the Xan
They
tank?
basically put me in the Xan. They put me in the
threw you in the
Xan tank.
Xan tank?
No, they put me in the fucking.
Everybody's in there just
They locked
locked
me in
in.
the back and shit. And I was sketched out for a sec there because like they cuffed me and they're like, I didn't know how long I was gonna be there and shit.
Yo, that's
And
a recipe
Pablo
for
was waiting for
disaster,
me.
like.
Pablo was waiting for me and shit. So I was like really sketched out.
Yeah.
And but I also had super confidence from the Zans. So
Yeah, you probably
I
felt
think
like
that
you-
did help a bit. Even though being on the Zans is what caught me in the whole situation. So got searched basically. Pretty much strip search basically.
Jeez, like down your underwear kind of thing?
Yeah.
Fuck. I feel so
Yeah,
weird.
I was butt naked. I was butt naked. That's why I quit Zans, boys.
You end up
Anyway.
naked in an airport, like.
Man, they thought I had drugs on me. I was fucking out of it. Would you think I had drugs on me? I would have thought I had drugs on me. Anyway, yeah. They searched me. They found some crumbs of weed, and they found the Zans I had.
Yeah.
So, and I also had Klonopin. That was my prescription at the time.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like another.
That's for, like,
It's like
anxiety.
Zans. So it's like a different type of thing. So anyway, I only had like, what was it? I can't remember how many I had, like 6 at the time or something when they caught me.
Yeah.
Zans in terms of Zans, I had so basically they let once I figured out they told me what I was charged with or
Yeah.
what they were gonna do to me or whatever they caught me with. It was basically like a .001 of weed. So,
Just
yeah,
something like the
some
tiniest little bit.
6 Zans, and then a prescription I had, and I had a prescription for Xanax before.
Yeah, yeah.
So basically, what I did was I was like, listen, those Xanax were a prescription from before. I was like, you can look it up. He's like, but you don't. But they were like, still like, you don't have the prescription now. But I was like, it was my prescription from before, right? I was just arguing that. I said the weed, like, you cannot charge me for that.
Yeah.
Once I came to, I was like, I realized like you can't do shit because I've been in that situation before where I've been pulled over by a cop, and you know they find .001 in the glove compartment. And they're like, we're gonna lock you up. You're like, no, you're not. You can't do anything.
Yeah.
Like for real, they can't do anything
It's
about
like
that.
dust.
So that's not gonna get you a case. So I argued that, and I was like, you can't lock me up here for that. And then finally, after probably, how long would you say I was back there?
At least half hour.
Yeah, okay. So I thought it was longer, but
Yeah.
I got out finally. And
Well,
they-
to you on Xans, it probably felt like fucking 10 hours.
yeah,
like.
yeah. And I got out finally after being searched and all that shit.
Yeah.
I deserved it, to be real. And fucking
So what they did? They dropped all your charges and everything? Like,
no, they pretty much dropped it. Yeah, they emailed me.
It's like
They
life
they-
lesson for Smokey.
They basically just told me to go. I got to go home and shit. They fucking mailed me in the mail what they caught me with,
Yeah.
and it just said like the Zans and then like .001 of weed, and that was it. So
Yeah, and you just had to kind of fuck.
it was a lesson. And then literally like that week I stopped doing Zans.
Yeah, that was like
Wait,
your
so they
like.
did a follow-up and that was it?
They mailed me like what I had, and when I was like sobering up, I got it in the mail. I was like, oh shit. So
Yeah.
Little
Like a
reminder.
citation
Yeah.
type thing.
yeah, citation basically. I might be like next time I go in an airport, I might get like checked more. Or
Yeah,
something.
definitely. You'd be like, oh, I remember this guy. Like, you know, or like there's like a
Go
record
fly.
or something.
I wouldn't doubt
I don't
it.
know, all I know is I've seen that.
Just so
fucking
you know,
border
airport,
control,
I'm
and, like,
sober
they're
now,
pretty
so.
stingy in Canada about people like crossing.
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
street, You know, like they're all like.
I was messed up at the time, but I'm sober as fuck now. So
But yo, I want to talk about your tape, man. So you've dropped a like it goes way back to Positive Squad, a couple tracks from last year, like late last year, right? So
Yeah.
how many how many videos have you dropped now? There's like four or five. Because you got
for the
friendly and professional.
I don't know, like definitely I know I've dropped like at least like 8 of the songs,
Yeah, it's probably.
but I dropped a couple as singles on SoundCloud, maybe 7 videos.
Yeah, I
Because you
think
want to
it
do
is
a video
7,
for almost
yeah.
all of them, right? Like you guys want to like.
We're definitely coming out with a video
Yeah,
soon.
maybe, I don't know.
We're definitely coming out with a dope video soon.
Definitely want to do that like another episode of Positive Squad Adventures.
Yeah, we're gonna do
yeah.
another episode of Positive Squad Adventures because we
whose
wanna
whose idea was that to do like an episode?
shared idea
Both,
kind of.
'cause
Could it-
we've always loved YouTube.
Yeah, and answer fans' questions and all that shit. I feel
Yeah.
like it's a good.
It's good to like change up the content on your YouTube channel. You know.
I feel like people want to know
yeah,
who you are.
different things.
Get more involved too, right?
Yeah, of
Like,
course.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you only put up music videos, you know, it's like, oh, here's another music video. It's like
Yeah,
you throw up
that's
an
true.
episode or something. It's like, all right, let's see who this guy actually is. Because I feel like your fans want to know more about you. You know what I mean? Like you're actually a mystique. Like you're like, this guy's weird, bro.
Yeah, I felt like I had to stop. I had
know,
to
like,
stop
who-
that. I
Who
felt like
is DJ Smokey, bro?
I felt like if people would have thought like I was a basement dweller or something, I was like, nah, I gotta show them that I'm a person. Like I'm not scared to show myself. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
And then I wanted to
trying
do
to help
that,
us
but
with it.
I wish this music industry you could become a big artist without having to show your like, especially in the hip hop lane, like without having to show your face. I wish you could become a big artist and
Yeah.
like you used to be able to, but now it's like all based on music videos, image, and all that stuff.
But there are guys that are kind of mystiques, and they're like Playboy Cardi. He didn't have
But
much.
he
doesn't
still
put-
drops a lot of pictures, bro. Like a lot
Not
of.
really though. Not on his social media.
I know. But I don't know. He's
But
doing
the
it-
pictures
I'll,
that
I'll
do-
say he's doing it a smart way. So
Yeah,
I
he-
salute him.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely. He's got like. There's definitely something weird about him that the whole world is like looking at. But like
Yeah.
that's something about you too.
He's also
you know
got a
what I mean?
cosign, a fat cosign too.
Well,
you gotta
yeah, true.
realize. You know what I mean?
So who have you worked with? Like what like cosigns and like you've worked with Young Simi, you worked with Puya. Yeah, I want to talk about Buckshot actually. That song's sick.
Yeah. I've worked with Puyo.
Buckshot is sick.
Worked with Puyo like when he was like really first coming up. Like you know what I mean?
Like 2014.
Yeah. I saw.
How'd that come together?
We were supposed to do a whole tape, but it never happened. A lot of people I
Yo.
was supposed to do a whole tape with, but Puyo we were gonna do a whole tape. I can't remember what it was gonna
A
be called.
Puya DJ Smokey tape would be crazy.
I was gonna do all, cause you know how that beat for that song, if you know the song, it's called Buckshot Puya.
Yeah.
Um,
What the fuck they talk?
Yeah,
I can
that-
like picture it.
that
you
beat
know?
has no samples in it. That beat has no samples in it. I was just using.
That just sounds like pure.
Yeah, I was just using I was using piano and stuff, right?
Oh,
Because
okay.
I know how to play piano.
Yep.
So, I was gonna do a whole tape like that, but then I just kind of got swept up in doing samples, and I was like, I don't want to do this right now. And then Puya moved on. You know what I mean? We're cool still.
I feel like you guys could still.
I got nothing.
Connection's still
I got
there,
nothing
right?
against him. I'm happy for his success and all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's definitely blowing up. What do you
Yeah.
think about the Florida scene?
It's cool, man. I've worked with so many artists out of there that it's like I'm proud if anything. You know
Yeah.
What I mean? Happy that it's finally getting its spotlight.
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of guys from there. Is there anybody you want to work with from next?
Anyone I work? Well, Kodak, of course. Like everyone wants. I'm sure everyone wants to work Kodak.
Yeah, you're a big Kodak fan, eh?
Yeah, I like him. I think he really reminds me of like a young, like he has some good lyrics.
Like a young
man.
Gucci.
People, not even Gucci. He's got lyrical stuff too. Listen to his song. He has a song called Gospel, I think. He's got some really good songs, man. But I don't know. There's just some. I don't want to name artists. I want to work with everyone. Really.
Yeah.
That's got
fair enough.
you know what I mean. I don't want to pick and choose. You know.
Good
Yeah,
mentality.
Yeah. Positive Squad.
Yo, I want to go like way back though, like before all this shit. When did you make your first beat?
My first beat. That's a great question. Back in high school, grade 9 and 10, I was in a band. Okay. I was in a
Play guitar?
a weak band. I'm not even gonna say the name. Don't say it. Don't say it. I'm not gonna say the name. Actually, I'm not gonna say they're weak.
Wait, you
whatever.
were in the band too?
No.
I
I was in a band. I'm not gonna hate on them. We
Pops
had a
is a
different name
drummer.
at the time, so it doesn't even matter.
Different styles, different
just a completely different style than you'd expect me to have.
Yeah.
And it was not because of me, really. It was like I was really influenced by the Red Hot Chili Peppers at the time and funk music, and I wanted to do stuff like that. And like the Minutemen, if you ever heard of them, and like Fugazi and like bands like that.
Okay.
And like what's it called? Mike Patton and what type of bands? What's that band called? Mr. Bungle.
Yeah, Mr. Bungle.
Crazy band. There's a bunch of crazy bands. You got to look up that whole scene. But Sonic Youth. But anyway, I was into that type of music, and me and this guy kind of got along with that in terms of we like that type of music. Primus, another band I like. And I was trying to like make that funk kind of music, but they went a different direction. The rest of the band started going kind of more soft indie music, and in grade 10 I dropped out of that. But okay, you asked for my first beat when I made it.
Yeah. But that got you into making beats, right? Like
yeah, definitely. Like the second I started smoking weed, I'll be honest, I started loving hip hop, and my
like
That's the case for a lot of people.
Yeah.
I feel like they really appreciate it until they smoke a blunt.
Yeah,
Like,
the second I smoke
Smoke
weed,
a
I
blunt,
started
like-
loving hip hop. And anyway, my first hip hop album I loved was Wu-Tang 36 Chambers. I really was like, wow, that's amazing. Everything on that's
Wu-Tang was
amazing.
crazy with
I
their
feel like
sampling
Wu-Tang's
and
got an
everything.
influence on you.
Yeah, they're crazy. And RZA is a good producer all around.
No, but you
And
still didn't answer the beat though.
yeah, the
Yeah.
beat. I could talk for days, dog. Anyway, what was the beat
It
called?
was called like Ray Gun.
Yeah, that's one of them.
Oh shit.
I can't
You
even
still have
remember
it?
my very first beat. Like I had probably one I didn't even show anyone, but like
Yeah.
I made beats on Audacity, dude.
Yeah, it was like an Audacity beat, so it wasn't like on.
Like I literally made beats on Audacity. I'd copy the drum loop and paste it, make sure like what sounded right.
Yeah.
And I just put a sample over it, paste it. Like I didn't know about FL Studio at the time. I was so weak.
Right.
But I was actually making some decent stuff with that because I had music theory and I knew all that stuff.
Right.
So then finally I found out about FL Studio because of Soulja Boy and shit. I think that's what I found out Soulja Boy made his whole first album on FL. I was like, I gotta get that fucking program.
Yeah, like way back.
And I got it, and damn, ever since I got that shit, I went hard, you know.
Yeah.
So I learned a lot. I learned it all by myself. I didn't take any
You weren't like
I didn't
copying
watch
beats and,
any
like,
videos on YouTube how to use FL Studio.
there's
how
a
to-
lot now, man.
How to do
like,
this? I'm sure there's a million.
Every
But
kid wants to be a producer. Now,
but
you know what
I
mean?
I figured out how to use it my own way, which I do with a lot of things. Like
Yeah.
I don't like to read the stupid instructions. I'm very stubborn like that, and I don't know, it worked out for me. I found my own way of using it and kind of developed my own sound with it, I think.
Yeah. So if Wu-Tang's a big influence, who else's influence? I feel like the
All
Memphis, Southern.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, like that's your go-to for like inspiration kind of thing.
Oh, I can't even name, there's so many that I'll probably miss if I MF Doom. I love Madlib, MF Doom. Madlib's like my
MF
favorite
Doom, man.
producer right now.
Yeah, MF Doom's dope as fuck.
Do you know who Madlib is though?
Nah, not
You gotta
really.
get into him. He's did an album with MF Doom, Mad Villain,
Quasimodo.
Mad Villainy.
Nah.
But
Fuck, I
I
gotta get my
love
hip-hop facts
so
up,
much
you know?
stuff, bro. Like just from the Memphis stuff with 3 6 Mafia, Tommy Wright, and blah 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 to the Bay Area with like Mac Dre and all that, and
Yeah.
to the DJ Screw in the South and Swisher House in the South, and man, I love all that stuff. My favorite probably DJ of all time is DJ Screw though.
I feel like DJ Screw and you have the biggest like.
I used to you
connection.
can ask him, like I used to before I never even sipped lean back in high school, right? And I would listen to DJ Screw music like crazy in the car.
And then it
like-
just instilled in your head that you had to pour a cup, eh?
Yeah, we didn't even touch lean. We just listened to the music and we loved it.
Yeah.
It's hard to get out.
And I understand that. I watch
I feel like Hamilton is kind of like the
I watched-
gateway of it though.
you can
Now.
now it is because we didn't even know at the time, but you can legally like buy it over the counter here and shit.
You
but
can just
not-
go to fucking shoppers.
It's not like strong though, but you can legally just buy codeine over the counter in this fucking city.
Wow.
And there's other ways you can buy it and
Hamilton's
extract
on a
it
wave.
and sell it and finesse it and blah
Yeah.
blah blah. I don't want to get into that.
Yeah.
Jig it and fucking all that.
So you worked with a bunch of Miami guys. Have you really have you looked into like the Toronto scene much?
No, not as much. I don't know. The reason I got into the Miami scene was just out of pure, it just happened by coincidence. Like I put my beats on YouTube. The first 2 people I saw. Okay, actually I should explain it like this.
Well, and SoundCloud too. Like I feel like that's.
And SoundCloud, yeah. But I should explain it like this. I was doing community service at the time because I got a fucking stupid charge for weed, right? It was
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like a really dumb charge.
Is that when you got arrested outside your grandma's or some shit?
No, I got arrested in front of my buddy's grandma and shit. It was
Oh,
really
your buddy's
bad. It was
grandma.
really, and, no, his grandparents. It was really embarrassing,
That's
dude.
so embarrassing.
It's very embarrassing. And his parents too, Watts. Yeah, sorry Watts, I love you, bro. So,
Shout
he's
out Watts.
He's out in Ottawa. Everyone loves Watts. So anyway, so I had to do community service. During that time, all I listened to was this new music that was coming out, and that was A$AP Rocky, his first tape, Space Ghost Perp, his tape, the NASA tape. I was really loving.
2012 time, is that what we're
Yeah,
talking?
something like that. And the other tape was I was listening to tons of Max B.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know if he's in jail yet or if he's just going to jail, but I was just listening to like all his mixtapes. So anyway, I love Max B. He's fucking the shit. So after that, I was influenced like crazy by that. I wanted to. I was in university at the time. I made it to fucking third year before I dropped out because I was doing fine. I just didn't want to fucking do it. I was more into the music. So I started putting stuff on YouTube, not expecting anything. Then I saw Ethel Wolf and Chris Travis, hit them up through YouTube.
Yeah.
They had just dropped stuff. They were brand new artists at the time. Xavier Wolf.
Yeah, of course.
Ethel Wolf was his name at the time. We ended up working. That got me in with Raider Clan type crew and stuff like that. And I just.
You worked with Simi?
Yeah. So like I loved Simi's song Black Raven, which my buddy Mr. Cisco produced. Shout out Mr. Cisco. Great.
You've done a bunch of stuff with Simi.
Great producer.
You got a bunch of songs with Simi.
Yeah, me and Simi had a run, bro. We had a tour. We could have really we could have got him on XXL or something. I swear to God, if we went hard. If I didn't.
Why not rekindle that?
We should. I know.
But
it's almost like I just feel like when we met in person, we didn't click like we should have.
Is there politics behind it and like?
Not really. It's just like when we met in person, we didn't click like we should have, and maybe it could work now because
True.
I was on drugs at the time and I was admittedly an idiot at the time. Like I was starting stupid beefs with like Xavier Wolf and shit. Like I admit that I did that.
Can we address some of those beefs?
Of course.
So
like,
what?
I'm gonna say
cool
there's no
now,
beef.
right?
I'm like there's no beef at all. Like it's like, it was me like I was like doing a lot of stuff and drugs, and I was with Sammy, and we were upstairs, and we were
Getting on Twitter.
we were like pumping each other up and shit, and I don't know. I just got on my shit one day, and I was trolling, right?
Yeah.
But I didn't have. I just was being an idiot. Okay, so
Yeah.
I honestly, you live and you learn. Like you make mistakes. Everyone fucking makes mistakes. So
Yeah, man.
I was being a hater really, and that's why I'm Positive Squad.
Helicopter.
Like, I was being a hater. So.
Yo, what's it like being a producer that headline shows, man? Because I feel like it's weird when you got like guys like open up for you. They're like an act, you know what I mean? And then you come up and then you have to like put on a different persona, you know what I mean? Like is that challenging to go through?
I do it, but
Yeah, like I've been to your shows before, you know?
yeah. I love doing shows because it's a great place to show new music, to mix new music, to like.
Get new fans.
I always show my music when I do shows. I play only my music. I play exclusive music. You know what I mean?
That's where I saw a lot of your core fans come up too.
I
There's
think
a lot
it's
of Positive
honestly,
Squad.
to be honest, I think it's deserved. I think I should be the headliner.
Well, yeah,
You know what I
definitely.
mean? Like
I
I got a problem with
in the
it.
city to link with you, you know? Because
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, if you.
That's
like,
dope,
yeah, man, it's like you might as well, like, because you need to connect, man, to make shit happen.
I got no problem with it. So whatever.
Yeah, man. So let's talk about the banana suit. Why do you use the banana suit?
Okay.
Whose idea was that?
That was really like it's an old Halloween costume that was sitting around.
Yeah.
Picked it out one day, took a picture on Twitter with it, or on Instagram with it.
Yeah.
Got a bunch of likes and stuff, and people were like commenting all over it, and I was like, wow, okay, they like it. So I was like, I'm gonna troll with this, and then I started trolling with it and stuff, and then this was right when I started working on my new tape, which just came out,
Yeah.
Positive Squad soundtrack, and I don't know, just I dropped so many pictures of me in a banana suit. I was like, we should incorporate it in the video.
I thought you were gonna run with that for a minute.
And then I ran with it for a couple videos. We ran with it for like 2 videos or 3 videos, and it's just a little like sight gag kind of thing. It's like it's like a alternate
Like
ego, yeah.
Yeah, like
it's
that's
like
your
me.
alias?
It's like my
That's your
turn.
Slim Shady,
It's like a turn. I got a couple like Kirby Main. That's my rap ego. You know,
Yeah.
you'll hear
What's
some.
Kirby Main?
One day you'll hear
Like-
some bars.
Like Kirby the game.
Yeah, like
Like the-
lean.
Kirby, yeah. It was a lean reference, like Kirby pink, lean.
Oh, okay.
Yoshi green,
Because
weed.
Yoshi's your tag, right?
Well,
like, that you like.
no, it's Skull Kid from some Ocarina.
Oh, you did have the Yoshi tag.
I have used the Yoshi tag though.
Yeah. I think it's the Yoshi one that I recognize. Like,
Yeah.
Because I don't know.
Yoshi, whatever.
Yeah.
But the laugh in that laugh is from Skull Kid from Ocarina of Time. You know, Zelda. Majora's
okay,
Mask.
okay.
Majora's Mask.
So you haven't done many interviews, man. Like I don't like the No Jumper one was your first one, right?
I did like one before that, but it was so unexpected. I just don't want to even
You
mention
wanna-
it.
Yeah, true.
It was literally like they caught me after a show. They caught me after a show, like blown off like drugs, and they like just put me on the spot.
The Tom
Yeah.
Cruise one,
Yeah.
That's the worst.
It was not cool. So
You know what I noticed too, on your new tape is you put a segment of your No Jumper interview in the new Positive Squad track. I thought that was pretty
yeah,
dope,
that
man.
was. That was like it's because No Jumper, like they say, for the culture and stuff. It was like that was kind of a shout out to almost Wu-Tang because they did that on their first tape.
we were
36
talking,
Chambers. They had I can't remember what radio station it was at the time. It was a pop-in radio station. They put the interview on there, explaining what every member in the Wu-Tang represents, and I was like, that's cool. I'll put on a pop-in podcast at the time that explains what Positive Squad represents.
Yeah, for sure.
And I just felt like it was like a cool little thing to do. And my tape is full of those little like,
little skits and like
skits and shit.
Yeah, I noticed. Do you know what that like? Did you get that sample from Surprise Motherfucker from Dexter?
Which one?
Like, isn't that from Dexter? Like the show Dexter?
the
It's that little short black guy. And he's like, surprise, motherfucker. He always pops up. He's always angry all the time.
Oh, okay.
Is
Yeah,
that-
yeah,
is that
yeah,
where you
yeah.
got that from?
Yeah.
I don't like.
It's like a meme too. Yeah.
Oh, it's true. I guess
Yeah.
it's
It's
true.
like an internet, like it's everywhere over the
Yeah,
internet.
yeah.
The show? Dexter?
Dexter.
Yeah, remember Dexter? He's like a serial
I
killer.
thought it was a funny ass
He's a-
drop.
He's a serial killer
Yeah,
that
serial
kills
killer
others.
that works
Yeah.
for the cops.
Yeah. I thought you meant like a sample from the song. No, yeah.
I gotta bring up a story real quick though. What happened when you took the hobo's bag?
Oh man, that's bad. I'll be honest with this one. This is like a lowest of the low, man. This is like a lowest of the low.
You gotta bring
Basically,
this up.
I was, man, don't do drugs, kids. Okay, so I really want to like.
This is turning into like racing against drugs, bro. Like. just
It's
like-
really like against Xans, because
racing against Zans. Like.
Xans what made me do all this stuff. I was just another story that.
Do drugs. Like, that's all it is to
It's a kind of long story. Okay, I'll be quick. Basically, I was walking around off Xans and shit. I was broke at the time, as fuck. This was like 2 years ago, and I saw this homeless guy in the park. Right, this is so mean, man. God forgive me. I saw this homeless guy in the park, right, and
So he just ran up and snatched it. Like.
no, like he was on acid or something like that,
Oh,
and he was
well,
like
he's loving
walking.
life, bro.
He's walking around. He left his bag like under a bench, but he was like walking around like crazy. He wasn't homeless, but he was like, he looked crazy. So anyway, I was being me. I was like, there's money or drugs in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was on Xans. My fucks meter was at an all-time low. I was
Yeah.
like, yeah. So I fucking I look for this. I wait till this guy looks away, and I just grabbed his bag and started dipping with it.
Did he chase you?
Yeah, he started chasing me. He caught me. He's like, hey man, and then he like started chasing me and shit. And then I fucking dipped through Toronto and shit, and then he caught up with me at a corner.
Oh, it was in Toronto?
He caught up with me at a corner and shit. And I gave him his bag back, and I was like, dog, I'm sorry. He almost beat my ass, and I was like, he was with like 4 homeless people, like about to beat the fuck
Oh,
out of
it's
me, probably
homeless gang,
shank
eh?
me and shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, and I was like, dude, I'm just in a bad place right now, and I was. So he's like, okay, man, it's okay, but yeah, lesson. So.
Don't steal homeless people's bags.
But
bro,
lesson, like, just
gang
don't
up on you.
do those drugs. Just don't do those drugs. They'll
Yeah.
lead you to those bad places, man.
So
They do
yo,
shit like
one
that.
last question.
Lesson.
Life lessons. What do you want to do next after the mixtape? You want to just kind of chill and on music, or?
Lots of collabs.
Yeah.
Kush Cadets tape coming.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a new tape with. It's gonna be like a Trap House Horrors, like the really long song, but it's gonna be a Positive Squad theme.
Okay.
And
like
I'm not gonna give it away. I'm not gonna give it away, but it's gonna drop soon.
Dope.
And just more videos. Me and Pablo got a crazy video coming soon, like fucking fisheye lenses. Like I don't want to give it away, but it's crazy.
Dope.
Okay?
All right, man.
Stop stealing my ideas on those videos, by the way, people. Come on.
see
Yeah,
you, eh? I
Yeah.
feel like a lot of people look at your stuff and they
Yeah.
fucking steal shit, bro. Cause like
They gotta at least pay homage or like say, hey, what's up? Come on.
I've just seen it with the underground.
I'm real about it. Like, come on. I'm not a hater.
Yeah,
I'm just real
Can't
about
help
it.
that stuff.
Well, yo,
You can't help it though. It's all love, really.
Yeah,
So
at the end of the day.
well, thanks for having us over at your place, and
yeah, that was good.
yeah, man, let's get
Love
it.
it.